Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the land of saints and scholars. Hey, how about that? Sounds pretty fancy. That was until we get here. I think they're working on a new name now, but don't worry about that. Working on new fence posts, too. Don't worry about those. That's terrible. Good start. All right. Way to look professional. Good job. All right, here we go. We got to go to the store. We got a lot going on. Second day of spring, 11:30 in the morning. We've done a lot of grass cutting. Tractor sounds really loud. Is that tractor loud? I don't like it. A lot of grass cutting, as you can see, right over there. We are in charge of taking care of this field in front of the Guinness factory here. One of the perks of agreeing to give them some barley is we get to take care of the grass there. So we cut that. I already brought the tedder and windrower over from Nathan over across the street at the store. I just took him over there and dropped him off because it's where we're going to need them, right? No sense taking them back to the farm and running them back out here one at a time. So, yeah, I just dropped them in the field right there. Hope nobody minds. Oh, not in America anymore. Sorry, that's my fault. And I wonder why that come in backwards. That's kind of weird. We're going to go get some sheep. Why not? Let's go ahead and get that going. We got grass to feed them right now. We don't have any hay. Kind of concerned about the hay. We're going to ted this, obviously, and bale it, hopefully, but looking at the weather forecast, we are in Northern Ireland, and it's going to rain a lot. So, maybe hay. I don't want to, maybe we could just bale it as grass, I guess. It's still going to deteriorate and rot, so, yeah. We need hay. We really need that to dry. So hopefully that'll work. Not much we can do about it if it doesn't. We don't have a hay dryer or anything like that around. Nobody in town that we found has one, as a matter of fact. So maybe that's something we can look forward to in the future. There. I think this is ours. I think I bought that and never come to pick it up. Look at that, huh? I'm pretty certain of it, as a matter of fact. All right. Anyway, speaking of baling. Oh, Nathan found us quite a deal here. Both of these items, $5,000, right? That's a great deal. 5,000 pounds, euros. I'm going to say the wrong thing every time. 5,000 money. That's what we're going to call it. 5,000 monies from here on out. Sound like a little kid. I spent 10 monies. Anyways, all right. So, look at that. Little 378 bale thrower. Shoot them things out of there. Hopefully it'll shoot them right into the back of this, and hopefully they're hay when they come out of there. So that's what we're hoping for anyway. That's what we're working with the idea of. Anyways, this they said will hold 4 sheep. I'm skeptical. The sheep aren't going to be very happy in there for sure, but at the same time, it was 1,500 monies, and it is, yeah, I like saying that. I think I'm going to keep saying that. Yeah, that's pretty affordable. So we didn't want to buy a big, huge trailer. No more than we're going to use them for. I mean, at first, yeah, we're only going to be hauling them to our farm, so it's going to be quite a while before we're hauling any away, so no sense going too extravagant on that. I mean, we'll just make, we'll go this way, right? Yeah, we'll just make a couple trips. Watch out for the wackadoodle machine there. Still under investigation. And, yeah. So that's what's going on. We're just hoping we can get some hay out of this deal. And get some sheep started. That's where we're at. Oh, planting. No, we got to plant too. I totally forgot. It's not that easy of a day. Wow, they already got wool over there. Where do you think a man would go to buy some sheep? I mean, certainly around here somewhere, right? Let me go talk to somebody. I'll be right back. Alright. Well, we did find somebody. Young man named Logan in there. Seemed like a fine young man. And he gave us a pretty good deal, I think. We got 20 sheep for $8,600. $8,800. Yeah, let's go 800. Anyways, less than $9,000. We now have 20 merino sheep. And give us a little side hobby there while we're waiting on our potatoes to grow. So We can sell a little wool, maybe. So we've already taken 16 of them back. These are the last 4. Drop them off, and I think we will go ted some grass. So, well, first we're gonna kill the sheep, and we'll have to go get 4 more. But yeah, so we spent less than $9,000. We are running out of money rapidly. So springtime. Good thing it's the middle of spring. We need it to be over quick. We need harvest season to get here. But like I say, speaking of harvest season, we got to plant stuff, but it's not warm enough yet. So technically it is in season, but the ground is still too cold. So I think we're going to plant anyways, but we're going to ted first because the rain is coming and we need that grass to dry as much as possible. So, you know, it's the springtime hustle. You just don't have enough time. No matter what you do, there's a lot going on. So let's see if we can back this little tiny trailer up there. Little short wheelbase it's a little touchy. I think we did it though. Look at that. All right, so here we go. Like I say, I already got 16 in there. That makes 20. They should have plenty of grass for now. As you can see, they are loaded with grass. Hit the water there. Oh yeah, the water's down there. Nice, got it all topped off. There we go. So they're just munching away in here. We'll let them do their thing. We will find somewhere to put this little trailer. Oh man, it is a tight yard. Definitely a little different than the one we come from, isn't it? A little different than the homestead. We had plenty of swinging room out there. Whoa, 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 don't hit the plow. A brand new plow, I haven't even used it yet. We had the subsoiler, is what we used to plow everything around here. I didn't really care for that, so it's in the way, but it's good enough for now. We'll just drop that right there. All the grass equipment, like I say, is at the other field, so even though this grass is mowed over here, we don't have anything to do, any tools to do anything with it, so looks like we'll be starting in this field. Let's take a little run over there. Yeah, I guess I'll just ted both fields, go back and get the rake. I may even take the little fence over and get the rake. That way we can plant with this Massey, but doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I don't think any of the tools we have take a whole lot of horsepower, so we should be alright no matter what we hook up to it. Like how we stop to look for traffic, but nothing changes when you travel, does it? That's alright. Ooh, I'll tell you what. I don't know what we're gonna do here. $17,000, middle of spring. I guess we're just gonna grind this thing out, aren't we? There's no other way around it. Until we make some friends at the bank, and they decide to let a yank borrow some money. It's gonna get tough. $17,000 is not a whole lot. We can't do a whole lot of anything with that. But we should have what we need. Where do we start this thing at? See, this is the grass that we took and put in the bunker down at the farm. So the 12,000 liters that's in there, they came out of this part of the field right here. And the rest we still hope to dry. Like I say, the ground is wet right now, and there's more rain coming, so I don't know. We'll have to come back and check on this, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and windrow it, though. I don't know if that matters drying-wise in the game. Around my neck of the woods, it doesn't matter. That's how they kind of do it. We just rake it into some rows and let the top dry, and then you come back and rake the row over, flip it over, so works pretty good. We're gonna give that a shot. At least it will already be ready to bale once it does turn. Now, like I say, that's assuming that it does work. It might, maybe it won't dry out when we do it like that. I don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna need some more width on our equipment eventually. These little fields are not so little. You're only doing them 3 or 4 meters at a time. But that's alright, that's part of the grind, right? So we're gonna have to grind it out, so we'll just make more laps. It won't be too bad. And it won't take me too long at all. Help if I got it all. But, you know, can't win everything. So, I'll be right back. Let me do this. Knock this out. Ooh, knock some fence posts over too. I'll be right back. Alright. We got it all dried as far as we can anyways. So, let's take the little rake here. Unfold. And yeah, that's what I thought. There's no turning this one on. Just let it roll along the ground. A little friction drive there. Perfect. So, I gotta go. I think we could probably just keep pushing that one to the center there a couple rounds anyway. Get a nice good windrow going there, and then maybe we can swing inside and push one the opposite way. Probably be the best method there, but I like this because it doesn't meet in the middle. You know, a lot of the windrowers have a rake on either side and put the windrow in the middle of the tractor, which you know, essentially you're only getting half of the windrow there. As far as what you're taking off of the field, you know, this is essentially moving grass the full 4 meters right here. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I just make stuff up sometimes too, so yeah, don't listen to me. The tractor is doing a weird surge though. That doesn't sound right. Punching a little bit. Might have to go down a gear. Crank up those rip'ems a little bit. I don't know. Now it seems to be doing okay. Might have a little water in our fuel. We have been getting fuel out of those barrels at the farm there. We did find a couple with some fuel in it. And speaking of which, we're maybe losing some fuel pressure because we are running low on fuel. So definitely only going to do this field and go back and we'll fill up. So like I say, I don't know that we'll push the whole field. We might hedge our bets and just kind of windrow half of it and see if it dries at the same rate as the rest of the field. Of course, I could just windrow this whole field and hedge our bets with the field at the house too. We could just windrow, not windrow that one. So definitely an option, but let's see what this one does. Well, like I say, we'll make a couple laps here. Seems to be doing okay for now, pulling everything in just fine. No real difference over what we were doing before. We're still rolling along about 15 kilometers an hour. I'm probably going to mess that up too, just like I messed up the dollars and pounds and euros. I'm going to call that something different every time. Oh yeah, we decided we are going to call that monies, right? Sorry. It has been a while. This episode will all look the same to you, but for me, it has been many, many days. I'm sorry it's taken so long to get this thing out, but had quite a bit going on. We have, since the last time we recorded, we have put a new motherboard and CPU in, so we upgraded that. Did it all by myself, and I think it's even working, right? Like, I'm playing a game on it, and I think you guys can hear me talking. That's crazy. I did a thing. It's working. Anyways, so we had some parts on the shelf that we were saving for a build that might never happen, so decided to get some use out of them. Let's put those things to work, right? Makes more sense to me. Kind of like my grandma, when I was growing up, she always had a living room that we couldn't go in. Had furniture you couldn't sit on. Carpet was pristine and white. And you couldn't go in there. leave footprints, she would know you were there. You always got in trouble. But yeah, she was saving that living room for a party that never happened with guests that were never coming, so we didn't want to do that with our computer parts, so yeah. Took me a while to get up the nerve. I finally did it, and yeah, it didn't take as long as I thought, and should have done it a long time ago. I guess that's the moral here. Don't procrastinate. You know. Well, don't procrastinate procrastinating. If you're going to procrastinate, just do it now, and then get to work after that, right? Just get it over with. Anyways. Like I say, don't listen to me. So, this will be lap number 3. Still think it's doing okay. How many should we do? I don't know. Gonna be a pretty good windrow there, so I think this will probably be the last lap. We'll go inside the windrow and continue after this. So yeah, that'll combine this whole leg right here into one, and that will be the perfect time to turn it around. Actually, a really good rake. I like the thing. It's working wonderfully. And turn around. We'll have a good windrow coming back once we flip it all over. I'm hoping that it works. I'm hoping it dries the same as what we've tedded. Regular, just laying there loose. Now it feels like it's starting to bog a little bit. That's a pretty good windrow right there. Our little New Holland baler, there was a 378, and she is going to be choking coming through here on that. We'll have to slow her down a little bit. That's alright. I am digging it though. This little thing is just chewing right through there. For what we paid for it, I think we paid less than $2,000 for this thing, so... Old Nathan at the store has hooked us up with some deals, buddy. Like the baler and wagon over there. Like I say, that was less than $5,000. We're doing all right, even though we're not getting any help from the bank. But don't need it as of yet. So we keep making friends. We'll be just fine. Oh, speaking of friends, we made friends with the neighbors. We're gonna have some help on the farm after all. So. Met our neighbor down at the pig farm. His name is, they call him Plum Crazy. And I just didn't see it. I gotta be honest with you. Maybe you gotta get to know him a little bit. But it seemed alright to me. And his son, Lucas. So Lucas is gonna help us out. Plum Crazy has taken a year off from farming. I believe he's having a bionic foot installed or something. He's gonna be the $6 million man. So yeah, that'll probably take a while to do all that. Sounds pretty good. And in the meantime, Lucas is going to help us, so can't beat that, right? It's going to be alright, so not sure. Maybe we could go, as a matter of fact, maybe we could go get him set up to start planting even, while we do some grass work. We know that we often don't share the grass work. That's our joy, so we'll take that part and let him do some potato planting, but we'll have to see if he's around. So gotta get this done before we do all of that. Oh wait, I said I wasn't gonna do this, didn't I? Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here. That windrow is getting big enough. Let's raise this up right there. Still grab some because it's tall. Alright, we're gonna flip from here back the other way. Yeah, I think it's gonna... That poor New Holland is gonna be floating coming down through there. Gonna be smashing some things. Alright, well, I'm sure you got the idea now. I am just gonna go around the inside and kind of do the same thing. We'll just make some laps from in there. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna round it out and we'll leave that stuff right there loose. So yeah, looks like I've pretty much decided we'll do this whole field, and then the field by the house we will just ted and wait for it to turn into hay. We won't windrow it, and we'll see which one happens first, right? Do a little experiment. See which one works first. So that's the plan. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mess that row up, and I'll be right back. All right, look, we did it. We got it done. All right, so we're gonna leave that one just like that. We'll see which one dries faster. Hopefully it's at the same time, and then we'll know in the future we can just go ahead and windrow it. So that would be nice, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Hello, sheep. Look, check it out. I said I was gonna do it somewhere, some way, somehow. Big thanks to Daniel. Daniel told us how we could do it with the little bitty John Deere 300 that we already had installed. Worked perfectly. So we got potatoes growing in here. I don't know how we're gonna harvest them, as there's no harvesting function on that John Deere 300. So I don't know what we're gonna do now, but that's all right. We did it. We planted potatoes in there just like we said we would. So yay, we got that going for us now. The bad part about that is we spent several $1,000s on the John Deere and tiller attachment that goes on the back, and opportunity has not. So there is a field right down the road, an arable field, already arable. It's been plowed, limed, all that good stuff, ready to plant. It is over 3 acres. I think it's 3.5 acres. And it's only $21,000. This is one of those deals that you can't pass up. You know what I mean? You'll kick yourself forever if you don't take that. So we don't quite have $21,000, but if we get rid of this, I think we will. So we are going to take the John Deere back to the store. We're going to beg and plead with Mr. Nathan up there, and hopefully he'll let us off the hook. That's our plan. That's hopefully, if that works out, we will have a whole lot of field area to plant. And we will, I'm thinking with a field that big, then it did go in there. I was thinking about splitting it up. We'll do half potato, half barley. That way we are, again, just kind of hedging our bets as far as which one is going to pay off better for us next year. I guess we'll just keep putting seed in there, huh? See, hello. Take that with us. All right, so we'll put this in there. This will get our little barley field planted over here. And see, close the lids. I might as well go ahead and, no bigger than this field is. It probably won't take us long to do, will it? Nah, I don't know. Maybe we'll wait on Mr. Lucas to do that. He is not here just yet. I believe he's at school, so not sure. We'll leave that right there for now. Let's go. I want to get this field taken care of. I want to own another field. I know it's going to use up all of our money, but like I say, I think this is long term. I think this is where it's at. So none of the fields we have are over a couple acres. So we're going to expand and have any kind of empire. You're going to have some fields, right? That's just the way it is. All right, let's see. Let's get the plow out of the way. I think the little trailer will be fine. We'll have to move the cloths down there. And yeah, get the little trailer, put the John Deere on the trailer. Tell you what, that might work out, because once we're there, I think the trailer's big enough we can put that cultivator we bought on there. So we'll put the cultivator on the trailer and bring it back with us, and it won't be a total loss that way. I wonder if that'll go in there. I don't think we're a good enough driver for that. We'll call it good enough right there, right? Before we go tearing everything up. Alright, let's see. I think we'll be able to get that out from there now. Jump on this old girl, Methuselah here. We'll give her a toss, just like you're supposed to. It helps them start up easier that way. Most people don't know that. Let's see, how far do we have to go here to be out of the way? Wonder. Swing it right over those pallets. Oh, yeah, it did work. I think that'll work. I think I can get in there. Alright, so let's go get the trailer. Pull that out. Go make some money. Go buy a field. Simple as that, right? Yeah, nothing to it. This guy makes it sound easy. Easy money. Speaking of money, we won't have any after that, but that's alright. Ooh, that could present a problem as far as seed goes. I guess that's the only thing we would need to purchase. Again, we'll need to upgrade some sizes of our equipment eventually, but for right now, it is what it is. Know that one of these... Ooh, right there, I believe we'll do it. Jeez, need to adjust that ball, don't I? Quite a pitch on that thing. Alright, let's see here. See if we can get our little diesel lawnmower out of here. I like this thing. I think we got it too early. I think we jumped the gun a little bit. We'll have to invest in one of these a little later. Right now, the money is better spent in other places. So, jump off. We don't need no stinking straps, do we? Nah. Nah, it'll be fine. Alright. So, yeah, you don't need to watch me go to the store. Let me head up to the store, and I'll be right back. Alright. Got the trailer back. That did work out pretty good. So, we got both the rake and cultivator back. Brought them back on the empty trailer there. And we got the hay baler and hay wagon moved across the street out of the way over there. And Mr. Nathan wasn't there, so we took advantage of that. Got those things done while we were waiting on him to get back. So he is back now. Oh gosh. Pretend like we didn't see that. We'll park over here. How about that? Yeah, how about that? Probably a little better. So, while we were waiting on him to give us an official price, we are gonna go pick up the wood at the at the Guinness factory there, and cross that off the list because we were supposed to do that a couple days ago. We've been slacking on that front, and I just now noticed it was still sitting over there. So before anybody else notices and it brings it up, we'll get that out of the way. Now, on the way to the sawmill is our prospective new field. So we're going to stop, check that out, make sure before we officially pull the trigger, make sure there's nothing wrong with the field. It's not, on a 90-degree slope or anything like that. So we'll go give it a once over, check it out, make sure we're going to pull the trigger on it, and then we'll go ahead and get that thing purchased. Then we're going to have to plant it. So cool. A lot of work. Yeah, this little truck will fly, buddy. We're not wasting any time, are we? Alright, let's see here. Swing wide, sorry. Alright, we're going to throw all this in the back. Hopefully it all stays in there. But first, let's run across the street and see what kind of money we get here. Alright. Ooh, 28. Wow. Just for the tiller. Alright, so that's 20,400. We are really close to being able to get that field right there. Oh, wow. I tell you, Mr. Nathan did us good there. Alright. 26,000. Weird. Wow. Did I say that field was 21? Oh, we're in good shape if that's the case. We are in really good shape. Alright, let's load this up real quick. Get these big chunks in there first. Go ahead and get our hernia out of the way. And it's going to be a bed for it, and I thought Willie would haul this no problem, but this is a big old tree. I didn't give it enough credit, did I? Let's see, we're overloading one side here. We can go throw some up front there too. I really hope all this stuff doesn't fly out going down the road, because I don't think I'm going to stop and pick it up. We were going to sell it at the sawmill, but I don't think we're going to get enough to justify all that. So hopefully it stays where it's at. Oh, sounds like we're wearing a controller out here doing a lot of clicking. A long one. Probably probably worth nothing. I bet if I took the chainsaw to it, it would disappear. Huh. Part of it did anyways, huh? Alright, I don't know if we're gonna get all this in there or not. This is... Ah, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll make it work, right? We've seen us do more foolish things than that. Found like a little hole here in the back. I just keep dropping them in. They keep going somewhere, so... I think we filled our hole up finally. At least, come with me. I know where my little reticle goes sometimes. The little circle in the middle of the screen. I don't have that mod on that makes it disappear, the no crosshair thing. I don't have that on, so... Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I don't know. Not too big a deal, but, you know, it helps if you can... If you're trying to pick stuff up like this, you can see the little hand. Oh, man, come on. You can tell when you actually got something or not. 3 more. Alright. We got this. I guess the better question is not whether or not the wood stays in there, it's whether we can drive it over there and make it stay in the back. I think we're going to be the problem if we're being honest with ourselves here. I think that's just stump. Yeah, that one's not going anywhere. Alright. Let's see what happens. I don't think there's any straps on that bad boy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this will be eventful. We could remember to let off the throttle would probably be helpful too. Not something we're known for doing. You know, that thing goes all the way to the floor for a reason, right? That's where you're supposed to put it. That's my theory. Just now noticed that little sign back there. What was that? Fire hydrant? Did you see that sign? I'll have to check that out. Alright. Look, I let off the gas. We're doing less than 50 on a road we should be doing 30 on. That's alright. Can't focus on that kind of stuff. Gotta let that go. Oh, don't spill it now. Alright. So, farm on our right and field on our left. That's what they said we were looking for. A nice little dairy operation there, but more importantly, let's see, we'll use their driveway for a second here. Yeah, this is it. 3.21 acres. Oh, okay, I thought it was 3.5. That's pretty close still. Over 3 acres. $21,000. I don't see anything wrong with this field, do you? Look at that. Beautiful. Got a nice little incline. Good drainage, that means. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we're definitely going to take that. So, we will get that finalized. Get the papers all signed up. And that'll be our first little expansion project. Alright. Pretty good. Now, they say the sawmill's at the end of this road. Haven't been here yet, but I believe I can see it. Man. Sorry, slow down. These grass fields out here, buddy. Some big old fields out here. I like it. Hey, wait. That's the chicken farm where that Seamus McMinn guy is, I bet. Oh, cool. Looks like the backside of it. It's pretty neat. Alright. Sawmill. Definitely a sawmill. Do they want to buy our wood? That looks like a... Ooh. Hey, he did. Look at that. $2,200. Nice. Alright. We are making money hand over fist here. Gonna be a good day after all. Tell you what. We are done. We're gonna call it a day, but we're gonna... That's 28 right there. $21,690 is now... Or 90 euros. Hey, money's 21,690 money. And is ours. Look at that. Perfect. So we still have $6,776. We're not totally in the poorhouse yet, but we are headed that direction. So we'll worry about that next time. As of right now, we're just happy with what we did today, and we'll leave it at that. So I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I am Golf Cart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.